Hello and welcome back to Mr. Caro Plays FM24. Now today we're going to do another how-to video, and in this how-to video we're going to look at our staff and how to improve our staff or our coaching team or medical team or scouting team. So when we go to our staff section, we're looking at what the overview, if you like, and within that overview you can kind of filter down, if you like, and see which if you can add any more coaches. If you've got everything you need in that kind of category, you can kind of see it within here. As you can see that we've got 4 out of 7 coaches. We've got 9 out of 8 scouts, so 1 more scout than what it's saying we need. And we've also got 4 out of 3 sporting scientists, more sports scientists than we need. Now, if we look at scrolling down again to coaching comparison, you can also see if you are yellow in this case, you are the best for each one. Now, I don't know how we're the best for set piece coach when we don't have a set piece coach, but I guess they're coaching that within the team that we've currently got of coaching staff. Now, if we look again in our medical, we're both the top at both each individual field in here, both physio and also medical or sports science. Now, we're going to delve specifically in this of how to select a coach and narrow that list down. As you can see at the second, there is 3,127 different options available, coaches and physios, and basically any member of staff is in that category at the second that we could see because of our reputation or what is loaded into this game. So when we want to narrow that down, we want to go to our new search, and first of all you've got kind of 3 options here. If you're taking it at the basic level, you want to select your coaching role or your recruitment role medical. In this case we're going to pick out a goalkeeping coach. Now, as you can see, that list has now narrowed down to 238 names. So from then on in, you could, if you wanted to, you could press OK and you could just filter down and look until you find the scout or coach that you want. But a kind of more efficient way of doing it would be to edit search again, and this time to pick attribute. Now also, you could just pick an attribute from this list. However, Football Manager has made it easier for you. It has enabled us to narrow that list down with a little bit of assistance from them. So if we go to our coaching roles, because we're looking at coaches, and we go to our goalkeeping coach, and again, you've got 2 options in there. However, for me personally, I tend to choose overall. And as you can see, the attributes that are related to this are now highlighted, and attributes that are not related to this are now left blank. So we now know that from our list that we had like the 3,000 staff, we're now narrowing it down again. We've got 238 goalkeeping coaches before we press enter and see what this list brings up. If we press OK now, you can see that now there are 0. That is because our stats are all going for 15. So in situations like this, I would personally look at the ones that I can potentially lower, the mental stats. I don't tend to pick the position or the coaching role specifics, kind of bring those down. You will have to at some levels, of course you will, but in the kind of broad overview, once you've got kind of the quality that you can attract, you won't have to necessarily play around with that greatly. So if we bring down discipline to 10 and determination to 10, we now have 1 name that comes up. That name is Dave Watson, I believe. Yes, it is. And he has coached Norwich in the past, as well as England and Southampton more recently. So we're going to go and approach to sign that coach, and we're going to see what comes up next. Now, you can see that he will actually come. He will come for his 1,700, and it's like a player menu, if you like, contract menu. It mimics the same interface. So we're going to try our luck. We're going to try and get like a couple of £100 a week off and see what happens. And he did not accept that. So I tend to be honest, when it comes to negotiations with both players and coaches, I will go hard until they look like they're going to give up on me, and then I will just cave into whatever the nearest request is. Well, not always. Obviously, if I still don't believe in what they're asking for, I won't do that. But in this case, for a coach, you're going to get him eventually. You just got to find that kind of middle ground, and you still save yourself £100 in there. So that is worth doing. Now, that is the basic role of choosing a member of staff. We will look in other videos, maybe in the future, about how to assign those to coaching areas. But for today, we're just going to look at how we approach a staff member and how we get to that kind of section within the game. Okay, if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Hit the notification to see more videos. Thank you and goodbye.